Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you all how to make a YouTube banner in Blender 2.8. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to start off just with a plane here, and I'm going to rotate it on the x-axis 90 degrees. If I press 1 on my number pad, we can go to our front orthographic view. We can see our square, and I'm going to press S, then X to scale on the x-axis, and then I'm going to press S and Z to scale on the z-axis. We'll go back to our front view, so you can see we get a bit of a rectangle. Scale that down a bit on the Z, and then I'm going to add in a camera. Grab our camera here, press N on the keyboard, change our Y rotation to 0, and our Z rotation to 0 as well as our X. I'm going to change our X, to 90. Press G, then Y. Place that there. Press 0 on my number pad, and we can see our camera. Alright, I'm going to move this back a little. Now I'm going to go Shift A, text, rotate on the x-axis 90 degrees, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Object Data Properties, and under Font we have the capacity to change the font here if we want to. I'm going to go with this font here. Looks decent enough. Go to Geometry and extrude this out. Or something really large, like, or maybe even bigger than that. We go to our front view, grab our camera. I'm going to scale this on the Z and the X a bit. That's our plane, and I'm going to grab our text, move it to the center, and we're going to scale him up. Back to our camera with 0. Alright, that looks pretty decent. And I'm just going to type tutorial. I'm just going to move this cursor and go back here, move it to its roughly in frame, and I'm going to press Shift and D to duplicate on the Z. I'm going to grab it on the Z, scale it down a little bit, and then I'm going to change this to YouTube tutorial, and then I'm going to add in some lights. Oh yeah, by the way guys, we're going to render this in cycles. I'll show you an example of what I did after I finished. And so we're going to add in some lights. I'm going to add in an area lamp. Oops, sorry. Delete that. Press Shift and S and press cursor to world origin. Light, area lamp, grab it on the Y axis, move it to in front of our text and our camera. Grab it on the Z, pull it up a little. Go to our light settings, set this to about 10,000, sorry. And we're going to make that sure it's a square. I'm going to make this something like 10 meters. Rotate it on the X, and I'm going to make that about 45 degrees. I'm going to make this, I'm going to make it a reddish color. We'll go to our rendered view, and so that's what we've got so far. And then I'm going to copy our light, going Shift D, Z, pull it down, rotate it on the x-axis 180 degrees, then go grab it again, pull it on the y, line it up with our other one. I'm going to change this to something like a blue. And I just increase the sample rate, get a bit less of that noise, and so as a very basic way of lighting, this is a pretty poor way of lighting it, or the way I've done it here, but in my example I will show you a much nicer way. And oops, sorry about this, go back to our color for our light, and I think I might make this about an orange. Oh, that does not work very well. Alright, that looks a bit nicer. And it's a very nice premise to start. So as to start for your YouTube banner itself, you're going to want to type in, well, the name of your channel. And I mean, that's basically it, really. I'll show you what my rendered final version looked like, but before we do that, I'm going to go 0, go to our render properties, I'm going to set this to 128, and go to turn, make sure denoising is on. I'm going to go to render image, and also I would recommend setting your resolution to 2560 to 1440, which is going to be under the output properties, and you're just going to type 2560 on the X resolution and 1440 on the Y. And so right here we have our banner. Doesn't look the greatest, but it'll do for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to a compositing tab up here. First thing, we're going to check this button right here for use nodes. And we're going to grab this over a bit, press Shift and A, and we're going to go to brightness and contrast. I'm going to pull this contrast up to about 5. And as you can see here, this is our render with contrast enabled. And if we go back up here, press View Layer, this is our original render and our composited layer. So it shows the difference between our image here. If we wanted to, we could grab a color ramp and fiddle around with this a bit. Go to B-spline, add in a few of these from the left evenly, and then maybe we want to change the color. Maybe we should change this from distribute from the stops evenly, and we can set this to purple, bluish, just like that. And as you can see, we've completely changed how our composited image looks from the original. And that's how you do it. And then you just go to image, save as, or save your image, and then you can take it into Photoshop or GIMP, and you can continue editing anything else you would like on the image, as well as changing our font of the text here. Just going to the object data properties and going to font, and clicking on the folder icon, and we can use any font we want, including ones we've downloaded from the internet. Alright guys, that'll do for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.